Hello and good morning from bright and sunny Tokyo. Now guys, look at all these people behind me. What are they all doing here on a bright sunny Sunday morning? Well, we are here in a very special event, and it's a very special day for InGear because this is our first International Motor Show, and this of course is the Tokyo International Motor Show, 42nd year in the running of this great automotive event. Now what's going to happen in the next half an hour is that we are going to be bringing you the latest updates about what's coming next to you in the Malaysian automotive scene, and also what's coming next in the future from anywhere in the world, especially the Japanese auto players. Are we excited? We definitely are. So let's check it out. The Tokyo Motor Show 2013 is one of the largest and most important shows in the automotive calendar, featuring a variety of debuts, concepts, and hints of the future from many big manufacturers. Hosted by the Japan Automobile Manufacturers Association, it is a recognized international show by the Organisation Internationale des Constructeurs d'Automobiles. One thing for sure, the show is considered as the most important auto show in Asia, standing shoulder to shoulder with other big ones like Frankfurt, Paris, Detroit, and Geneva. Okay, we begin the show at the booth of one of Malaysia's favorite Japanese manufacturers, Toyota, in Toyotown. Okay, they have a lot of cars on display here, but hey, check this out. There's a tree behind this sign, and it gives you an idea of what we're going to be looking at a lot. Green stuff. It's all about energy efficiency, and one word in particular, hybrid. All right, so let's go and check it out. You know, the company's main show focus is on green technology when they bring out a big gun that is green. This Toyota TS030 Hybrid is the first hybrid car to race in the FIA World Endurance Championship. It even came in second and fourth at this year's Le Mans 24 Hours meet, with Anthony Davidson, Stéphane Sarrazin and Sébastien Buemi at the wheels. Taking center stage, and certainly one of the big news from the Toyota camp this year, was the introduction of the FCV concept. It's big news because it reminds us of the scenario a decade ago when Toyota first introduced the Prius as an alternative to regular internal combustion engines, which was met with a great deal of skepticism. The FCV is a fuel cell vehicle that previews an actual hydrogen-powered vehicle planned for a market introduction in 2 years' time. Being about as big as a Continental Executive mid-size sedan, the FCV will have an operating range of a whopping 700 kilometers with a single sub-4 minutes fill-up. And all that with just water coming out of the figurative tailpipe. The future is hydrogen, and it is here. Now I know it's a little bit of a tight squeeze here. There are thousands of people here at the Toyota booth. But what you're checking out behind us is the iRoad. It's a concept, and now I know that it's not a new concept to see a three-wheeler as such, and it promises to be the next generation of urban mobility with the small package, versatility of a motorcycle, but the comfort and protection of a car. But well, if Toyota's once again showing it here at the Toyota International Motor Show, or rather Tokyo International Motor Show, then perhaps it might just be the next reality that might hit us. And when it does surface, we will be all the more glad for it. In tight cities like Tokyo, Hong Kong and Rome, a trike like this would make perfect sense. The active lean technology allows its wheels to move up and down to calculate the best position for going round corners. Furthermore, the all-electric vehicle would have a range of 30 miles on a single charge. Now, Toyota has not said if or when iRoad will go on sale, but it will definitely be tested thoroughly for future applications. Outlandish concepts aside, there were a few introductions that hit closer to home. The first is this, the 2014 third generation Toyota Harrier. But don't be fooled into thinking this will also be the next generation Lexus RX, because the same car, different nameplate exercise has been well and truly ditched in this instance. Then there's this, the Toyota Voxy concept, a nod at possibly the next generation of the Alphard or Velfire. This is the hotly anticipated FV2, a research concept by Toyota to explore vehicle-human communication. For now, just think of it as a highly customizable mood board to show what you think and feel on the skin of the car. Well, just a quick one before we part ways. They call it a concept, but look at it. It looks as production ready as ever. That is, of course, the FT86 Open concept. Now, with the hard top on, it's a legendary car, but now with the soft top, I think it's going to be quite something as well. Stay with us on InGear. We've got a lot more stuff coming to you right here from the Tokyo Motor Show. And we're back at the Tokyo Motor Show, and it's time to look at some other highlights from the land of the rising sun. Now, ever since Nissan came up with the almighty GTR a couple of years back, it's safe to say that the excitement level, well, has not been kept up. They focus more on energy-efficient vehicles and stuff like that. But this time around, with this concept called the IDX Nismo, with those two tailpipes going sideways, hinting to you that it's got quite something under the bonnet, and with its very funky retro styling, definitely the temperature is going to go up at the Nissan booth this time round. The Nismo, along with the free flow concept next to it, certainly pulled at the retro heartstrings, which suggests that this may just be the reincarnation of the legendary Datsun 510. The power will be packed in a 1.6 litre turbo lump, and the icing will be the 6-speed manual that Nissan is hinting at us. Salivate. Whilst at the Nissan booth, we also checked out the 2014 Nissan Tiana that may just hit our shores soon. Over at the Honda area, things were going along the lines of kecil-kecil cili padi. This Honda S60 concept is going to be the template for the future compact sports car produced by Honda. And definitely, if this is the way it's going to look, we have no worries about the cars not being very sexy at all, because this one is definitely a looker. This knot at the old S600 is slotted for the Japanese market, as its compact dimensions and engine, rumoured to be the company's new 1-litre 3-cylinder turbo, suggests that it is to be slotted as a K car and thus JDM only. There were certainly other K cars around, like the Honda N-Box and N-Wagon. This is Tokyo after all, but fret not, here's something a little bit more special. Now, as far as enthusiasts go, this is probably the most anticipated concept here at the Tokyo Motor Show. This year is the Honda NSX concept, a car that was once famous in the 90s, but then again, think about it, back in the 90s it was famous because of the lines. It was very unassuming. However, looking at the design lines of this new car, I think unassuming is definitely a word in the past, because the word now is progressive and sexy. The Tokyo Motor Show was amassed with many concepts. The Daihatsu Copen was a hit with its interchangeable fascia, much like a mobile phone. Then the FC Deco Deck, a fuel cell vehicle, just took the Transformers theme a notch further. Over at the Subaru corner, a proper show was put together for the Lavorde, the wagon version of the hot Impreza WRX, and with a 2-litre turbo pushing out sub 300 ponies, this car sizzles, even if it's just a prototype for now. Other beauties at Subaru included the Visiv and Cross Sport concept. Over at Lexus, red was the order of the day with the sexy RC300H concept, which technically is a coupe version of the IS that we tested here on InGear a couple of months back. Along with the RC, there was the LF NX concept, aiming at a market for people who want a premium Lexus SUV, but not as big as the RX. Okay, over at the Mitsubishi booth, they're putting up 3 cars as the main showcase vehicles, of which 2 are plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, including this one over here, which is the Concept GC PHEV. Now, you could loosely think of this as the next generation of Mitsubishi Pajero. However, this one's tomorrow, this one's a little bit more today. Today comes in the form of Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Now, this vehicle is currently now on sale in Japan, and not only is it a hybrid vehicle, meaning it's energy efficient, but as you can see, you can also use the energy to plug into other stuff to power up your other devices. Now that is energy efficiency. Over at the Mazda booth, no wild concepts were to be found. Instead, taking center stage is the Mazda Exela. To you and to me, that would be the Mazda 3. Even so, the company famous for its Kodo design language and Sky Active technology is bringing out their green credentials via a newly introduced concept 4-pot engine that can switch between petrol and compressed natural gas or CNG stored in an onboard tank. One thing unique about the Japanese show is that the names they give their concepts can really make you do double takes. FC Deck, Visiv, Vizel, Voxy, the list goes on and on. And then there was this. Out of the many concepts displayed here at the Tokyo Motor Show, this one's got the most interesting name by far.